Hey everybody, Robert Dunt, founder of ArtTop10.com, and here I am today just doing a slight little branch out from the usual interviews and reviews of art exhibitions, because obviously hearing what people say when I interview them is quite important, and some of you said you couldn't hear people quite properly, so we've invested in some different microphones. I'm only going to keep one, but we need to see which of them is best. So as I'm messing around with them, trying to work out which is the best, I thought I may as well make a little film out of it. So here it is. And here's Rancho to help. Rancho, say hello. Hello. Okay, so basically, at the moment I'm recording on the iPhone 10, and that's what I like recording the interviews and the reviews and the art exhibitions on primarily, although occasionally I do use a SLR. And what we're going to try today is a Shure MV88 and a Rode Videomic Pro. So, first of all, let's have a little go with the with this one, the MV88. It comes in a lovely little pack. This little thing here, it's got a little one of those sort of wind reducer things on it. It moves back and forth quite nicely. This pops off, and there's your microphone here. Now, I have tested this a little bit. The problem is, it is a bit temperamental. Not entirely sure why, hardware or software, but sometimes it doesn't always work. Seems to be a problem with the iPhone 10 and the iPhone 8, as you can see from this email from Shure, who I chatted with. Which is a shame really, because I quite like it. Super simple. Stick it in the phone, record, go away. You haven't got to worry about it too much, and you get the sound. But let's plug it in and have a go. But as I said, it is temperamental, so just be aware of that, because I've tried recording it with my son's YouTube videos, and suddenly we lost the sound for no apparent reason. Sometimes when I'd put the iPhone 10 into the little Joby clamp, suddenly the sound would vanish, and sometimes it would just disappear. I wasn't sure if it was the Shure MOTIV app, but then it seemed to also disappear when I was just doing it on the actual iPhone recording app, because it sort of suggests you can record it through their own MOTIV video app, which is slightly irritating as well. Anyway, let's stick it in and see what it sounds like. Okay, so I've stuck it in through the lightning connector, angled it towards me, and hopefully we can now hear the difference in sound it's making. As I said, I think it's quite a funky little piece of equipment. Stick it in and go for it. It's quite small, it's nice, it's easy. You just plug it into the lightning connector. And it's got, actually, what was really funky is it's got a really nice preset for speech, singing acoustic, loud or flat. That is really cool. A gain control, and I'm not sure if it's called the compressor or the limiter. What I noticed when we were trying it before, that if me and my son were both talking, it managed to sort of balance all that speech out. So quieter bits were louder, louder bits were quieter, which was really nice. Obviously, the tricky thing is occasionally it doesn't quite work, as I showed you before. But if that gets fixed, I'd be, I'd give it a good recommendation. Anyway, so that's that one. Let's get ready for the next one, which is the Rode Videomic Pro. This is more the kind of thing, I think this is meant to be a more professional one. It is more expensive. And I think this is towards the top of the sort of Rode microphones they do like this, which are our favourite with YouTubers anyway. Now, I think most people would normally put this onto one of these, like an SLR, but I want to use it with the iPhone 10. If you want to use it with an iPhone 10, you also need this, the SC4, which, just to mystify everybody, is a TRS to TRRS adapter. Basically lets you use it with an iPhone. So, if you're going to use it with an iPhone 10, you need that adapter, and then of course you need the other bit that goes to the lightning bolt. That connection bit at the bottom, the lightning bit. So let's plug it in and see what this is like. Okay everybody, so here we go. So this is the Rode Videomic Pro. So what does it sound like? I haven't listened back to myself yet, so I don't know. But anyway, let's see what it's like. Hopefully it is, it should be the best, probably. Judging by the sort of the price. This little baby, the nice thing obviously about this, plugs onto your iPhone. Easy. Aim it, record, go for it. Rode Videomic, more complicated. You can't attach it to the edge of your microphone. I think you can actually get something from Rode that will let you attach it, but you know, it's yet another expense and something quite complicated. I've not necessarily seen one of those for an iPhone 10, so at the moment I'm actually got it on top of an SLR camera, pretty much using that as a sort of a holder on another tripod. So it's a lot more faff to set it all up, but if the sound quality is better, it's better, and that's important. Obviously, a lot of the stuff I do is interviews with people wandering around galleries. It would be nice to actually test both of these out in that scenario. I'm not sure I'll get the chance to do that, because I think we'll have to make the choice on which one to go for before then. Yeah, so in the upcoming films, the upcoming reviews and videos, I'll try to give you a bit more information about technology. I don't want to turn it into a tech review site. That's not a thing. It's all about art and interviews, but I just thought it was interesting. There's probably other people out there trying to interview stuff, and you know, I dug around the internet, couldn't quite find exactly what I wanted on YouTube. Saw people playing with these different things, but I thought it might be nice, a little film about the different things I'm going to use for the interviews. And yeah, I'll let you know which one I use, let you know how it goes, and you know, to give me your feedback, let me know what you think about the equipment. Which one did you like the sound of best? It'd be brilliant to know. So as ever, like, subscribe, and I'm going to set up a little donation page. ArtTop10 is totally self-funded at the moment, and it's a nightmare to keep it going, frankly, just buying all these things. So if you like what we do, if you've been involved and you'd like to support us, please donate on that page. It would make a massive difference. Anyway, like and subscribe. Cheerio. Thanks, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.
Bumbuckler.